Will Lexus fix my 13-year-old Lexus IS250's dash under the recall / promotion? Well, let's find out. For those who are new here or don't know what's going on, this is my Lexus IS250. One of the major issues in this generation, these years of IS250s, are a cracked dash. From my understanding, Lexus Toyota came out with a promotion instead of a recall. Taking a step inside the car, we can see the dash isn't horrible, but there are some crackings going on and a lot of wear because of the issue that Lexus or Toyota came out with. From my understanding, instead of doing a recall, they did a promotion, which basically means that they don't have to recall all of the cars in order to fix this issue, but for the owners who either know about the promotion, go take it in, or for someone who complains, they can say that the promotion is available for a certain period of time, and after that promotion expires, they no longer are going to acknowledge that the fact that they have to replace the dashes on the cars. This is a little bit of a problem because a lot of these cars did not get taken in for the recall or promotion. My car, I think, is one of the examples that didn't get taken in. I bought this car last year, so there was no way for me to really know unless I really go back into the car history and see if there was the recall done, and it might not even show that it was done. But in today's video, I'm going to call a Lexus dealer, I'm going to call a Toyota dealer, and if both of those options fail, I'm going to call the corporate number for the US, Toyota and Lexus, and see if potentially they can help me out and solve this issue that at one point they were fixing for customers. And since I didn't have the car when the promotion was going on, there was no way for me to take the car in and get this issue fixed. And I guess the owner who had it didn't even know about it or just didn't care. I know a lot of other IS250 owners are dealing with the cracked dash issue, and I thought I might as well just show you guys whether they're gonna fix the issue for me or not. Alright, so let's give them a call, see what they say, and see if I can resolve this cracked dash issue without having to pay for a whole new dash out of my pocket or putting some type of filler or something on it. Another thing I'm thinking, if I do get the dash fixed as a recall, I might change the screen before I get the new dash, because you have to take this whole unit out, and as you can see, there's already like some splitting here, and when you do remove this like vents here, you can damage the dash potentially. So if I damage this old dash and I'm getting replaced, I mean, there's no really harm because I'm gonna get a new one. So we'll look into the screen a little bit more, but the dash isn't too bad. I apologize for the sideways angle, but you guys can see it's really bad up here, and then there's cracking throughout. On camera it's not really picking up all that well, but there's a crack right here, there's a crack right here, there's a giant gap right here, there's a crack right here that goes all the way along it. So it's a big issue in these cars. My car doesn't have it as bad as other cars, but it has gotten worse as I've owned it. And it hasn't been that long, probably like 6-7 months. So let's figure out if we can do something about this.
Being recorded for quality purposes.
So I have a 2007 Lexus IS250, and in the car at one point Lexus did a recall or some type of promotion about fixing the dash, because the dashes that came with these cars were cracking and they took them back.
It's only for 10 years, sir.
10 years? Okay, so there's no way that Lexus...
The day the car was made.
Okay, so there's like nothing you can do about the dash at all?
We could replace it. You'd have to pay for it, though.
How much would it cost?
It's probably around $3,000 to $4,000.
I appreciate your time and help. So yeah, 10 years. That would have been 5 years ago because the car's about 15 years old. I'm gonna see if I can call the Toyota or Lexus US number and see if they can do something or give me some type of help about it, because I mean, it was a recall at one point, and I'm trying to understand whether they'll still do it or not. It's worth a shot. So let's give them a call. I'm gonna assume that the answer is gonna be no, and that they're just gonna tell me the same thing, but it's worth a shot to reach out to them and see if they'll do anything. I have another plan that I think might potentially work. I'm gonna keep you guys updated on that. I'm not gonna tell you just yet what that is, but if it ends up happening, I'll definitely make a video on it. If it doesn't work, I mean, it doesn't work, and there's no point in showing you guys.
Hi, thank you for calling Lexus. My name's
How can I help you?
Hi, I have a quick question about one of my cars. Toyota did a promotion, or Lexus did a promotion at one point, or a recall to fix my dash. I was told that my car is no longer eligible, and I was wondering if there's anything you could do to help me out.
Okay, and just so that I understand, the vehicle you're speaking about is the 2007 IS250, correct?
There was no way that I could bring it in because I didn't own the car before this, so I was just wondering and trying to get some help about this.
Okay, and you said it's the dashboard, that's correct, right?
Yeah, this was like a recall that they did because there was a huge problem with all of the cars.
Okay, yeah, so usually, anything regarding the dashboard, it's not a recall, it's a customer support program.
I just want to understand one thing. So it was like a promotion and not a recall, correct? So there was a time limit on that?
Yes.
Okay.
All right, just give me one moment to find some more information on this.
All right, sounds good. I appreciate it. So I think she's gonna tell me the same thing where it's gonna be expired, but I'm gonna see if I can talk to a higher up and like ask them if they can open up a new promotion. I know it's a long shot, it's a really long shot, but I think it's worth a shot because again, $2,000 to $3,000 for a dash is not something that a owner of these cars can afford because they're not worth that anymore, or worth to do the dash fix on. And even when brand new, they were what, $35,000. I can look at the sticker here, but even if I owned a Lexus at the time and it was worth $25,000, I think that I wouldn't want to get the dash fixed for $3,000 or $4,000 or $2,000 or whatever it will be. But I guess we'll find out what it's gonna be here.
Okay, so I see that it's expired, and usually when it's expired, Lexus can't really do anything or further assist. But what I can do is I can send this over to a case manager and see what they can do and further assist with you on this issue. All right, so I'll send this over to a case manager and have them review it and see what they can possibly do for you.
Okay, how long should I expect to wait for a call back?
Usually within 2 business days.
All right, so you guys heard on the phone, she passed it on to a case manager without me even asking, which is much appreciated. I'm trying to see if they will open up a recall, not just for me, but other people as well who go in for it and ask for this. Because I know there's a bunch of other Lexus owners who have these cracked dash issues that, I mean, they love their cars, but they try to use the filler and other things like that, but the only real way to fix this issue is to replace the dash, which is $2,000 or $3,000. Paying like 30% or maybe even 40-50% of what you paid for the car doesn't really make sense to me, doesn't really make sense to a lot of the other owners, which is the main reason why none of the owners will actually fix the dash issues. I guess to be continued, right? Well, I just got a call from the Lexus manager. We talked for like a couple minutes, and unfortunately I tried screen recording the conversation. I did not have the camera on me at the time, and basically she just said there's nothing that they can do. It expired in 2017. It's a 10-year program. It's actually extended with the due date from March till like later that year, so there's absolutely nothing that she could have done. There's no one higher I could go to. There's no way that Lexus is going to fix this issue. So if I wanted to get my dash fixed, replaced from Lexus, it would be $2,000 to $3,000. Maybe a used one, maybe $1,000, $1,500. But either way, the only thing I can do is pay for it myself, and that's basically what she told me. There's one more thing I'm going to try to do. You guys won't hear about it in this video. If it works, then I guess I'll talk about it. But if it doesn't work, there's nothing much to say. And that's basically all I have for the video. Lexus will no longer fix the dash. There's nothing you can do about Lexus fixing your dash. If you want to get your dash fixed, you have to buy it yourself and pay for it yourself. It's not the biggest deal in the world. It's a couple cracks, and if it starts to get worse, I guess I might have to put like something on top of it, or a cover or something. I'm not sure how much a dash would cost that is the newer dash, because I believe they did do different dashboards. I believe there's one that's prone to cracking and then one that is a better dash. That's the reason they fixed them, to improve the quality of the dash. So we'll do some research, see how much it would cost to fix the dash, what other things we can do to just make it look a little bit better, and we'll see if Lexus responds to the third time I contact them and try to get the dash fixed. Probably not going to happen, but it's always worth trying. That's all I have for the video. I apologize for missing yesterday's upload. I was waiting for this phone call. Other than that, make sure you guys leave a like on this video, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys in the next video.